Let us try to understand the given set. 1,000 visitors who were surveyed by a reputed travel agency had visited at least two of the tourist locations, Digha, Puri, Sundarban, and Darjeeling. Acha, two of the locations, Darjeeling or Duars. Out of that, these are the given five locations. Out of that, at least 2,000 visitors has visited at least two. It is known that the number of visitors who had visited each combination of exactly two tourist locations is three times the number of visitors who had visited every combinations of exactly three tourist locations. So this way, these 1,000 visitor information it has been distributed. Let us try to take it this one with some equation. There are total number of visitors of 1,000. They have visited at least two of the tourist locations. Okay, so let us try to find it out. The number of tourists, the number of visitors, those who visited at least two, which is nothing but 1,000, it has mentioned. That means all of them visited minimum two locations. And in second information, it has said that it is known that the number of visitors who had visited each combination of exactly two tourist location, exactly two, exactly two locations visited, number of people, if I want to find it out, exactly two, I am considering that exactly two visited, exactly two visited each combination of two actually. That means either Digha or Puri or Sundarban in this way. So exactly two, how many variety it would be? Exactly two will be 5 out of 5 taken to 5C2 numbers. 5C2 which is nothing but 10. Exactly two visited actually 10 types. Actually, I can say 10 types. And what it has mentioned, that it is known that the number of visitors who had visited each combination of exactly two tourist location is three times the number of visitors who had visited every combinations of exactly three tourist locations. Exactly two, exactly two visited, it is as it is 10 types and each combination is considered same. I can consider that exactly 2 is equal to 10 A. It's a 10 B. Wherever I am considering B is basically the number of B is actually the number of people, though those who are visited exactly two of one variety. So there are 10 such varieties. B is the number of visitors visited each combination of two. Example, Digha. Example, Digha plus Puri. The people, those who have visited Digha and Puri, the people, those who have visited Puri and Sundarban, each combination I am considering as B. So exactly two total number of visitors are 10B. Similarly, I can find it out exactly 3. Similarly, exactly 3, it would be a combination out of 5 C3, which is again 10 types. 5C3 is 10 types. I am considering that this is equal to 10C. And what is the relation it has given? It is known that the number of visitors who had visited each combinations of exactly 2 tourist location, each combination, that means B, is exactly 2 tourist location is 3 times. This is equal to 3 times of number of visitors who had visited every combination of exactly 3. That means 3 times of C. This is the information from here. Also, the number of visitors who had visited all the 5 tourist locations. Exactly 3, then exactly 4, and exactly 5. These are the things I can find. So let me take that information. This is the meaning that one variety is C. Acha. Now the next one I am considering exactly 4, which would be written as 5C4, and that should be 5 types. And the next one exactly 5 visited, that is 5C5, which is one type of uh, visitors, those who have visited all 5. Acha. B is equal to 3C is one information. Number of visitors who had visited all the 5 tourist location is, all the 5 tourist location I am considering that this is 10C, this is 5D, and let's say this is E. All tourist locations, that means E. Who had visited all the 5 tourist location is, that means E is all 5 tourist location is 1/3 of the number of visitors who visited exactly 4. 1/3 of the number of visitors who visited exactly 4 tourist location. Number of visitors who had visited exactly 4 tourist location. Actually, is exactly 4 all are equal, not mentioned till time. Okay. The number of visitors who had visited every combination of exactly 2 tourist locations is the same. Acha, exactly 2 is, it is same. That is, I have taken it individually, it is B. The number of visitors who had visited every combination of exactly 3 tourist location is the same. 3 tourist location is the same, and individually it is C value. The number of visitors who had visited every combination of exactly 4 tourist location is also the same. Yes, due to that it is 5D. Now I can take it out that relation, whatever I was writing. E, E is the 5 tourist location visited, is 1/3, that is 1/3 of the number of visitors who visited exactly 4 tourist locations. 4 tourist location visited by 5D, that is equal to 5D. So our relation, this is one relation, this is two relations that I have received. Now we have taken these all informations in this side. B is exactly 2 type, 3 C is exactly 3 types, 4 is exactly D is exactly 4 types, and exactly 5 types is E. Now I can find it out one relations. The people those who have visited exactly 2 locations, which are 10B total number of people. Similarly, exactly 3 times 10C, exactly 4 times 5D, exactly 5 times 5 to this location, that is E. This summation is given as 1000. This is the total data. And there are 2 other data that I have received. B is equal to 3C and E is equal to 3E. Second data is nothing but 3E is equal to 5D. Now I can simplify it. In place of 5D, I can write it down 3E. So it is 3 plus E. So 3E plus E. This is the next two part, and 10B plus C. B is equal to 3C. So as B is equal to 3C, so 10B is equal to, can be written as 30C. So it should be 30C plus 10C plus that equal to 1000 I can write. So from here 40C plus 4E is considered as 1000. I can write it down, 10C plus E is equal to 250. 250. Now let us get the first question, where it has mentioned if the number of visitors who visited all the 5 tourist locations is 100. So what data it has given? It is nothing but E. All tourist location is 100. That means it has mentioned E is equal to 100. Then the number of visitors who visited only Digha and Duars. So only Digha and Duars means two variety, one of the data. So B is equal to how much? It is the question. E is 100. From here E 100 means I can say 10C is equal to 150. C is equal to 15. C 15, but I know B is equal to 3 times of it. B is equal to 3 times of C. So that is equal to 45. So my answer for the question, it is coming as 45. That means 45 number of visitors who visited only Digha and Duars. Next question, if minimum 146 tourists visited all the 5 tourist locations, minimum. That means E minimum is 146. Then the maximum number of visitors who visited only Darjeeling and Puri is how much? So here the information given is E minimum is 146 in this question. Then I need to find it out. Maximum means B, which is 2 tourist locations. That max is how much? It is our second question. Acha, whenever E minimum is given as 146, so how much I will get C maximum? 10C is equal to 250 minus 146. That means 104. So from here C max, this is the data The maximum I can write, but C max, as it is 10 times, so it would be only 10 possible. Maximum C is equal to 10. It cannot be 11. Because minimum 146, it should be more than that. It must be more than that. Otherwise, these data cannot be divisible by C. So C maximum is happening as 10. And as C maximum is 10, so B maximum will be 10 into 3. So 3 into 10, that is 30. So my answer, this one will be 30, which is the maximum number of visitors who visited only Darjeeling and Puri. Now we can see the third questions where it has mentioned the number of visitors who visited Digha, Puri, Sundarban, Darjeeling and Duars. Digha, Puri, Sundarban, Darjeeling and Duars are 790, 800, 400, 900 and 600 respectively. That means the people those who have visited, total number of visits, if I am considering, it should be sum of it. Then which of the following is definitely false? But that data, how I can use? We have already seen one of the data, that 10C plus E is 250 we have received. Let me take out the next set of data considering that. Some of them means 700, 800, 790 plus 800 plus 400 plus 900 plus 600. What is that? It is actually the number of total number of visits. Total number of visits, how I can consider? I know that the people are of these variety, B, C, D, E type of variety, means those who have visited exactly two visits, total numbers will be how much? I know that exactly two of one variety is B, and there are 10 such B, and their visits, if I am considering each one, this 10B has two visits each. So 2 multiplied by 10B, because 10B, uh, B number of visitors, those who have visited exactly two location of one variety, and 10B is the total number of visitors, those who visited exactly two locations of taken all variety, and their total visits, if I am considering, 2 multiplied by 10B, plus next one. Similarly, exactly 3 is 10C, and their total visits should be multiplied by 3. So 3 multiplied by 10C plus 4 multiplied by 5D plus 5 into E. This is actually total number of visit, and which is given as that. Let us calculate this. So added these, I can find it out. It is 20B, 30C, 20D and 5B is equal to 2490. Now I am replacing that. Here we have received C and E relation. So I want to get that C and E relation also. So B I am replacing. B means 3C. So it should be 3C means 60C plus 30C, 90C plus, also I want to replace D with E. D means 5D means 3. So 20D means 12E. 12E plus 5E. So it is 17E is 2490. This was our first relation, and this is our second relation. I need to solve these two relations to get the answer. Now let me take these one multiplied by 9 and place here. So relation 1 multiplied by 9 I am placing here, which is 90C plus 9E, that is 9 times of 250. So it is 2250. Now if I take this relation is 3, so basically relation 2 minus relation 3, 2 minus 3, if I do, I will be getting difference, that means 8e, which is equal to 240. That means E is coming as 30. So what are the data I am finding? E, which is exactly 5 variety, that is equal to 30. Achha, once E is there, then how I can find C? Achha, E is 30, that means it should be 220. C is equal to 22. C is equal to 22. E is equal to 30 I have received. C is equal to 22. That is the data. Achha, E and C I have received. C is 22. Then B will be equal to into 3, 66. B will be equal to 66. Each variety is 66. And D will be equal to, as E is equal to 30. So then E is equal to 30 if I am considering here. So 6 into 3, 18. D is equal to 18. D is equal to 18. So these are the data. B is equal to 66 and D is equal to 18. These are the data I have received. Now it has said that then which of the following is definitely false? The number of visitors who visited Digha, Sundarban, Darjeeling and Duars, but not Puri. That means exactly 4 variety is given as 18. Exactly 4 variety, which is D, that is 18. So it is actually a right information. The number of visitors who visited exactly 2 tourist locations is 300. 2 tourist location, that is coming as, so you can see that it is given as 300. Exactly 2 tourist location is 300, but exactly 2 tourist locations will be 10b, that means 66 into 10, 660. This actually is 660. So this is my answer. Definitely false. So let's see the other, it is satisfying or not. The number of visitors who visited exactly 3 tourist location, that means 3 tourist locations is exactly who visited exactly 3 tourist location, which is nothing but 10c, is more than the number of visitors who visited that 4. Exactly 3 tourist location is greater than D, that is so true already because 10c is much high data. So it is also right data. The number of visitors who visited all the 5 tourist location is 30. All the 5, it is 30. So it is also right data. So my answer would be option B in this case. Now the fourth question, I can see this fourth question, same information given. If the number of visitors who visited Digha, Puri, Sundarban, Darjeeling and Duars as per our earlier written information, then the number of visitors who visited all the 4 tourist locations is. So here only added part is after solving all the 4 tourist locations I need to find. Exactly 4 locations visited. Visited all the 4 locations. So it is actually that 18 number of people those who are visiting one variety of exactly 4. So total will be 5 into 18. So it is 90 would be my answer. The people those who have visited exactly 4 tourist locations, the total number will be 90 in this case.